Whatever is going on now in the nation of Zambia is not a strange thing, because I told you already before your election in 2021, the Saul is not a David. A David is not a Saul. A Saul is not a David, and a David is not a Saul. This is what I told you in Zambia, and this is what is going on in Zambia. A what? A Saul is not a David, and a David is not a Saul. So, keep sharing, especially if you're watching me from Zambia. If you're watching me from Zambia, the former president of Zambia must be careful because of a tracker. Because of what? A tracker. You know what they call a tracker? Something that monitors movement. This tracker has been placed in the vehicle of the former president. You have to be careful. The meeting, where you are doing meeting, you have to be careful. There is a tracker that have been planted to monitor your movement, your discussion, and they have planted this tracker to create a fabrication. Is coming. You know, I told you that in Zambia before the election, that a time is coming, you are going to be crying and saying, we make a mistake. You are going to be crying for the former president to return back, because you are going to go into hardship. When you don't listen to the prophetic voice, you go into what? Hardship. You go into what? Hardship. You go into what? Hardship. God does not come from heaven. He uses prophets. The book of Amos, chapter 3, verse 7. God cannot do anything except you speak through these prophets, the servants. So, share this video. Many people, you are calling from Zambia. Papa, we are suffering, we are suffering. I said, no, you are not suffering yet. You are not suffering yet. It's just starting. It's just starting, because I told you this. So the former president must be careful. They are going to take more things from you, properties, many things. They are going to, from court to court, from case to case, to stop you, to frustrate you. But the more they fight you, the more you're going higher. Share this video. So there is a tracker they have planted. They use somebody that is very close to the former president to plant this tracker. There is a mole, there is a personality close to the former president that is working for people that want to destroy this man. He has somebody that is very close to him, but he doesn't know. And this person they are using, because it's like a monitoring. They are preparing fabrication, and they are going to bring out this fabrication when the time is close. Why are they going to the Concord? Before the 2021 election, the same Concord say this man is eligible. Keep sharing this video. The same what? Then the question I want to ask is this. How many times is the court going to say Edgar Chagwa Lungu is eligible? How many times? Before the 2021 election, they say this man, you are eligible. But the problem now is this. The man, Edgar Chagwa Lungu, there is a fear. There's what? There is a fear that is going to win. That is why they are coming for him. So why I ask this question, if you think a man is not popular, if you look at it, if I am popular, and I believe that the people is with me, I believe that the people is supporting me, I must be willing and ready to go to election to prove your popularity. The reason why they are fighting this man in the court is because they know that if they don't stop him in the court, he's going to win in 2026. I want to ask the question again. If the court have said this man is eligible, why are you going again to block him from contesting in 2026? The same thing is going on in America. When I gave the prophecy last year that they are going to prosecute the former president of America, they are going to prosecute him, they're going to prosecute him, they're going to prosecute him. And when they saw they cannot stop him in the court, now assassination attempt number 1, assassination attempt number 2, and there is a third one that is coming. People only go after somebody if they are afraid. People only go after somebody if they are scared. The reason why they are fighting the former president of America, Donald Trump, is because they know that come November 5th, he's coming back to the White House. Edgar Chagwa Lungu is the Donald Trump of Zambia. That is why I said the same thing that happened to Trump is going to happen to you. The only thing you need to do is to take courage. The same way Donald Trump is standing firm, you must stand firm, because your own case in Zambia is only taking you to court. This one is assassination 1, assassination 2. Now, the more you try to assassinate him, the more he is going stronger. I want to say one thing before we proceed. If God is for you, the more they fight you spiritually, physically, through the court, through any way, the more they fight you, the more you are going to go higher. There is a tracker that have been planted in the vehicle around the former president. 3 things he must do. He must always screen his vehicle. He must always screen his phone. Number 3, you must always screen anywhere you are doing your conference meeting. Screen it before you go in. They are monitoring you. They are gathering for a fabrication to tie you down. But when God is for you, no man can be against you. Now, for the nation of Zambia, nation of Botswana, there is a plan for a road attack in one of the campaign of the current president. There is what? There is a plan. I saw the current president going for a campaign and there was a security breach. There's what? A security breach. There are 3 ministers in the cabinet of the current president that are spy, planted. Planted for what? These 3, they are with you, but they are working for another group. They are not with you. There are 3, they are with you, but they are not with you. There is a plan on a journey of campaign. I saw the current president is going on a campaign and they strike at him on the road. This is not sky, road bridge, road bridge. Must be careful. Must be careful. Number 3, the nation of Namibia. Namibia, the current prime minister must not. There is a operation that is coming. If she go for this operation, it will be a dangerous end following. The Lord is releasing rain very soon. All over is going to release rain. Rain is coming down to Namibia. It's being released. The powers holding the rain, they are being arrested now. In the name of Jesus Christ. So, every hand that is behind your attack, the power will be destroyed. So, there are 3 ministers, they are planted. There is also a security attack I saw on the road on one of campaign, then they struck. Number 4, I saw another plane crash. The plane go off the radar. The leader and the dignitaries, they are nowhere to be found. Those who say the prophet is a fearmonger, I'm not a fearmonger. We are not fearmonger. They say, oh, you always talk about disaster. No, disaster is more than goodness. We are living in a dangerous world. The duty of a prophet is to warn so that you avert disaster. I am not a disaster or prophet of doom, but me, when I see the doom, my assignment is to tell you where the danger is coming so you can escape it. You can what? Escape it. This is prophetic grace. Danger is coming. Go this way, go that way. Don't go this way, don't go. That is what a prophet role is. When you vote for a Saul in Zambia, you are going to suffer. I told you before 2021 election. This is what a prophet does. He doesn't force you to do his will or his message, but his own is to warn you. When he gives you a message to escape it, you say, oh, you don't talk about good things, you don't talk about good things. Good things are good things. But do you know that in this world, 30% is good things, 70% is danger. That is what the word is. Disaster is 70%. Have you discovered when you on your television, CNN, aljazeera, BBC, more is disaster because the enemy, the devil, the kingdom of darkness is walking to and fro. He says, before the coming of Jesus, there will be more disaster. So, we have more disaster in the earth than goodness. This is how the devil is working. The mission of the enemy is disaster. My assignment to you is to warn you so that you can avoid the disaster. When the enemy witches are coming like this, I will tell you, they are coming like this. Pray this way, pray that way. So what am I here to say? There is a tracker. They have planted a tracker. They have planted the what? A tracker. So there are more rains are coming to Namibia. The current prime minister must be careful because I saw that the woman go for another operation and it become a big danger for her life. A big danger. There's a lady watching me called Tracy. Tracy. I saw somebody take your name to the witch doctor. They take your name. There are 7 people right now. They take your name to Sangoma. So they are coming for more properties of the former president. They're going to take more properties. They're going to take more properties. They're going to take more properties. They're going to do everything to try to stop him, but they can't stop him. What did I say? The prophet Isaac Amata says, Edgar Chagwa Lungu cannot be stopped. Cannot be stopped. The same way you cannot stop Trump, you can't stop Edgar. More rains are coming for Namibia. More rains. The heavens are bringing rains now. Started from the north, is going to go to other part of Namibia. The rains are being released. The power of witches and wizards are being broken. They are being broken. In the name of Jesus Christ. I saw 3 ministers in the administration of the current president of Botswana. They are planted as a spy. Plantation. So, the current Namibia must pray. I saw the ruling party, it break into 3. You know what I'm saying? You know the ruling party? It break to 3. What is the ruling party? In Namibia, SWAPO, I saw 3 groups, faction. One faction for, I don't want to say for now, one faction for this, one faction for that, one faction for a third person. I saw 2 female, they have a faction, 1 male have a faction in your ruling party in Namibia. And if you are not careful in that issue of 3 faction, is going to be a problem in your nation, Namibia. Again, I want to repeat it. I saw 3 factions break up in your party, in your country. So they need to pray and pray hard. They need to pray and they need to pray hard. I saw a president in Africa. They take him overseas on emergency. So the ruling party in Namibia, I saw 3 factions. Faction number 1, faction number 2, and faction for the 3rd person. This 3 battle is coming unless they pray. You know, I was the one who gave the prophecy in Malawi that the 2 alliances will break and go separate way, and it happened. You saw what happened. The first alliance went, the second one, MCP, and the other one, UTM. They split into 2. They split into 2. There's a lady watching me right now from Botswana. Your name is Sylvia. Sylvia. There's an arrow they have projected for your heart, your chest. There's a plan for breast cancer. Pray very carefully. Pray, pray, pray. Namibia must pray because I saw internal conflict after the election. There's a confusion because of what is outcome. The ruling party, if you're not careful, you come out weaker. 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 You must pray. So, I see a lady called Monica. There's a woman who is using pot against your family. I see a lady called Lesego. They want to put your daughter in the coffin. I see a lady from Botswana. Your name is Kati. You have to be very careful. I saw issue of a arrow of accident. Kati, is there a car? You have a car? I'm seeing the issue of accident. November 7. Be careful. So, there is a project, an assignment on the road in one of the campaign in the current president of Botswana. The former president of Zambia, you are being monitored. And I am only telling you what is going to happen at the end. I don't worry about whatever is happening in the middle, but be careful. Trump is going to win in November 5th. Edgar Chagwa Lungu is going to contest the election in 2026. The current president of Botswana will win the election, but that is not the problem. The problem has to do with parliament. You know, some time ago, I told you I saw a woman becoming VP. I saw what? A woman. I said it some time ago, some month ago, and I'm repeating it again here. There is a woman that is going to make record in Botswana. She's going to make records either as a president or vice president. But you need to pray. The woman needs to pray. They need to pray about the constituency where the woman is standing from. Because I saw a battle there. God have given prophecy long ago, but I saw a battle there. The battle against the election of the Botswana is MP. If the ruling party is not prayerful, they are coming, there is a fierce attack among MP position. They want to reduce your majority. They want to. But that is not my evil issue. The problem I'm seeing now is the what they call it? Security breach on the way. So this lady called Lesego. This lady called Lesego, they want to put your daughter in the coffin. So this is what is going to happen. In America, Trump has won.